everyone, welcome to Bit by Bit. I'm Erica.
I'm Nasir. And I'm Shio. For today's episode, we're going to talk about computer hardware. Pero bago tayo magsimula, ano muna ang computer hardware? Oo nga, ano nga ba yun?
Ito yung physical components ng isang PC.
Yun pala yun. Let's go deeper into the components of the computer hardware. Tara, let's go!
So may dalawang type ng computer hardware, may external and internal. Alam nyo ba yun?
Syempre, oo. Yung external, yun yung mga peripherals. Ito yung nakikita natin. Tapos diba yung internal, yung mga devices na necessary para mag-run yung PC natin. Why don't we focus on external devices muna? Yung external devices have three types: input, output, and storage devices. Yung input devices yung nagpapasok ng data sa computer. Example dito yung mouse, webcam, keyboard, at microphone natin.
Then yung output devices naman yung nagre-represent ng data sa mga user.
Dito naman papasok yung monitor, speaker, headphones, at printer. Tapos yung storage devices, yun yung pinaghalong input at output devices.
Example naman para dito yung mga USB, DVD, CD, tablets, at iba pa.
Since tapos na tayo sa external devices, tara naman sa internal. Now that we're here for the internal devices, it is the physical components of the computer that are stored within the computer. Examples of this are the motherboard. Ito yung pinaka-key part ng computer natin kasi ito yung nagka-connect sa lahat ng pieces ng computer.
The CPU or the central processing unit is considered the brain of the computer as it guides the computer to process its data.
Yung RAM naman or random access memory ay nag-store ng information temporarily.
Next is the SSD or the solid state drive. Ito yung non-volatile memory device na walang moving parts.
While yung HDD or hard disk drive is a speedy magnetic disk that is responsible for manipulating data. Now let's move on naman sa GPU or graphical processing unit. It is responsible for processing graphical data.
Then yung PSU or yung power supply unit takes electricity from an external power source or laptop battery and passes it to the motherboard to power individual hardware components.
A modern computer that will generally need a PSU rated between 500 and 850 watts to effectively power all computer hardware. Now let's move on to the software. The software is next episode pang software.
Once again, this was the Bit by Bit podcast.